Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. Today we are making orange chicken. This is like, I feel like everyone loves orange chicken, like in the DMV, which is where I live. We have a lot of Asian carryouts, and this is literally top 3. So continue watching so you guys can learn how to make this beautiful orange chicken. Where's that? Oh, where's that?
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give.
So first we're just going to start with cutting up our chicken. I like to cut mine, and of course they're going to be small pieces, but I like to cut them a little bit bigger, only because once you fry it, I just don't want to eat a bunch of fries. So I like to make mine bigger, but you can cut them as small as you like them, or however you see it at like Panda Express, whatever size you want. It doesn't really matter. That's just my personal preference. So we're going to cut this chicken up into little tiny pieces and place it into a bowl. And of course, we are going to season our chicken with our usuals: pepper, salt, garlic powder, onion powder. Give that a good mix. And I'm also going to squeeze in a little bit of orange juice, fresh orange juice, exactly from the orange, not the sugar one, okay? Go ahead and pour that in and give that a good mix and let that sit in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour. And that orange juice is just going to tenderize that chicken a little bit while we go ahead and get started on our cornstarch mixture. In a bowl with our cornstarch, I'm just going to slowly pour in our 2 beat eggs. I'm slowly pouring that in so that it doesn't clump up. This is going to be similar to like waffle mix pancake batter. So I'm just going to take my time with it, and then it should end up like this, kind of thick but also very loose. And go ahead and pour in the chicken and give that a good mix. Make sure that the batter is on every piece of chicken. And just mix it around until it is like fully just devoured in our pretend pancake batter. In the meantime, you want to heat up some oil and test the oil with either a thermometer, or you can just pour in a little bit of the mixture just to make sure first, because you do want this to be hot when you put that chicken in. Go ahead and let that fry for a little bit. We are going to double fry this, so we are not going to have that in the fryer until it's like super brown. Just to let it cook for a little bit, and then we're going to sit that aside. And then we're going to fry it again a little bit later. Next, we're just going to work on our sauce. This is the most important part, guys. We are almost there. I'm going to pour in my garlic and my ginger. And I like to use fresh ginger, fresh garlic. I don't prefer the paste, but if you have to make some stuff work, you just have to make it work. I'm putting in some chili peppers, chili flakes, but this is optional. It doesn't make it extremely spicy. I just think it adds a good tang to it. Go ahead and pour in some orange juice. Again, this is fresh orange juice. I do not suggest using the orange juice that you drink in the morning. I just think use the juice of fresh orange. And then I'm going to pour in some zest from that same orange. So just be sure to not throw any of your oranges away. We are going to literally use every single part of this orange, guys. So do not throw that away after you're done juicing. Pour in your soy sauce, give it a good mix. And as you see, I'm just mixing after everything I pour in. Put in my brown sugar and give it another good mix. And just let that cook down. And I have this on about 4 to 6 as far as the heat. Go ahead and pour in some vinegar. And again, give it a good mix. And then pour in a little bit of honey. This is optional because, of course, it does make it a little bit sweeter. And then I'm just going to test that to make sure we're good to go. And we're just going to fry our chicken one more time. And this is going to be the final fry. What the heck? Final fry. So put that into the grease and mix it around a little bit. Make sure it gets nice and cooked and nice and brown. And then you can go ahead and take that out. Of course, it's kind of overcrowded right now because it's not the same as when you're just frying it first. So you can pour in all of your chicken and let that fry again. Once your chicken is starting to really brown, you can go ahead and put that in a bowl to the side while we go ahead and work on our next step. Next, we're going to work on our slurry. You'll see this used in a bunch of other things. I use this in my bourbon chicken as well. You guys can go check that recipe out. Give it a good mix, and it should be looking kind of like this, a little bit thick. And this is going to thicken up our sauce so it can stick onto the chicken. I'm slowly pouring that in as I mix it around. And then you do want this to be hot when you're pouring this in, so it just doesn't like clump up into like one thick mess. So I'm just slowly pouring it in. You can also use this to navigate how thick you want your sauce. So as you see, it is thickening up, and you can leave it like this if you want, or if you want a little bit thicker. I prefer mine to be a little bit like that. So I'm just pouring in the rest of my slurry, and then I'm all done. I'm just pouring my chicken back into the sauce and mixing that in there. I didn't pour all the chicken in just yet, just because I want to see how much sauce I would like on my chicken. Go ahead and top that with some sesame seeds and green onion or whatever you like. And there you have it. That is how you make orange chicken. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.
Ooh, I'm so hot. Like extremely hot. I mean, in both ways, but I was talking about it being hot. I mean, this kitchen on work chair.